Hey everybody, Mike McCallum here from the McCallum Collection. Today I want to talk to you about neon signs. Obviously we have a bunch of neon signs in here and some of them have some really cool stories. And this is absolutely one of those pieces. As you look here, this is a pretty iconic and well-known sign, the Dodge Plymouth combination, where you see Dodge vertical and Plymouth running horizontal. But a lot of people didn't know they made these in multiple sizes. And so what you see on the right is more what I would call the standard size Dodge Plymouth that you typically see, but a lot of people didn't know they actually made it in a much larger size. And probably it was a couple years ago, I bought this Plymouth piece at auction. It was just the bottom side of the sign, and I bought it not knowing exactly what I was going to do with it, of course, but my hope was one day maybe I would be able to find the top piece that went to it. Now I have sign catalogs that show these pieces, so I have an idea of what was made and not made and all that stuff. And in the background of a guy's picture on Facebook, I see this enormous Dodge sign probably about 9 months ago. And what it was is this enormous piece right here, which is actually the top part of this sign. Now I do not know if this sign was actually together originally, meaning this is the original top to this original bottom. But I find it odd that they've been separated individually, and then now I happen to have them together. And since I bought them separately, I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to join them back up. The Dodge is permanently hung at this point. This will be its future home, which hanging that was quite an eventful task. But what we're probably going to do down here with this Plymouth is build a support cradle and actually have it float very close to the bottom of this Dodge, so that you'll really get a sense of scale between the two signs and how big of a difference there is, because these are, I believe it's 12 feet and 18 feet if I recall. I might be off by a foot or two, but there's about 6 feet of difference between the two signs. So really cool. You never know when you're going to be able to pair pieces up in the museum, and I was super excited to be able to actually, because to my knowledge this is the only version of this sign that I have seen, and that's after looking at a ton of different collections. So this may be the only one that's actually in existence and soon to be together. So just an interesting story that comes with the signs, which a lot of these have.